Oh, it's up. It's actually up. Oh.
I know a little better during this version, and we've still got plenty of Sino coming our way in the upcoming version too.
And I'm sure lots of travelers are super excited to see what version 3.2 has in store for us. So let's jump right in and start with our new version trailer.
Let's do it!
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. We have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape.
Ooh.
Huh?
Ooh.
Did I just see something dart by?
Who's
Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
I can't get the right volume for this.
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body. Yeah!
Oh, she's like DDR. She's a DDR player.
Hey!
She's so
Make yourself at home!
This is so loud. Is that her first?
But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
And Layla's so pretty. I like her sleepy eyes.
Is it too late for an extension?
How exciting!
Ha! Not now.
She has sword
Stars,
user?
shine for me.
Or... I thought I saw a sword.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Is that the Tori?
So... you think this is over?
Oh.
Wait.
Erla too. Oh, no. She's crying! Don't cry!
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world.
The balladeer has already become a god?
No wonder your own people have abandoned you.
Kind of reminds me of what Fontaine would look like with all the mechanics.
At my command, you shall fall.
Is this something we
My endless cycle.
Wait, there's no way. There's actually...
Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler.
I'm hoping this is just a cutscene that we have to watch.
Are you sure about this?
There's no way I can fight that. My Cleo would just die. Turn to dust.
I must admit that I'm a little scared. But I'll try my best to
10 times our size.
Hatham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Brothers, let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
I forgot they're on our side. Oh,
Bizarre. You betrayed all of Sumeru. Betrayed its archon.
Oh, that's so cool.
Creating a god. We are using human wisdom to create a god. Let us reenact the scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Oh, if we had to fight that weekly, I'm gonna cry. It's more than 10 times our size. It's like 100 times our size. Akasha pulses, the Kulpa flame rises? Interesting. First code! That was insane! That looks so cool! That's so cool, but I'm overwhelmed by how large that boss was. Okay, wait, he was huge! My Klee is gonna be stomped on. He could literally snap me like a pea. My little mane like a pea. My entire team basically like peas.
So, we've got a lot to unpack from that trailer.
Yeah. After experiencing the Sub-Zeru's Festival Samsara and surviving our journey through the desert, we'll finally get to the
Layla chibi is so cute, and the signs, they're so small. It's been a while since they've done this.
Teaming up with some amazing characters to face the academia and rescue Sumeru's Archon. But I'm sure the first thing everyone's wondering is how we're going to save the Dendro Archon.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
She's so cute. This art's
up by the doctor
a lot,
inside the sanctuary of
but I like it.
It's not like we can just go walking in there. And on top of that, we're dealing with 2 of the Fatui Harbingers now. We've got the Balladeer in his super powerful looking boss form, as well as the Doctor, who seems to be a real tricky one to predict.
A real tricky
Traveler
one.
really has
An
his hands
asshole.
full with this one.
Yeah, definitely a tricky situation.
Totally. And besides these two harbingers, we can be sure the Grand Sage will also be on his guard. But hey, with the help of two insiders like Sino and Alhaitham, we might just have a way into the academia.
Well,
Oh,
as the
right.
general
Okay.
mantra,
I'm like
Sino
trying to
also
piece
has his
together
own
what we
agenda.
just went through for the
After
Archon
being
quest.
tracked and predicted by the academia for all these years, this might just be his chance to settle the score.
And if we're hoping to truly save Sumeru, we'll definitely need the power of the Dendro Archon to help us.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how everyone's
Does
hard work and
Layla have
coordination plays
a
out.
part in the Archon quest? I wonder. I hope so. I hope we get to see Layla.
Save Irminsul. Plus, we still don't know
We'll
the
see.
meaning behind the words that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata left us. World, forget me.
Ah, right.
Travelers
Okay.
will be able to personally unravel the answers to all these questions in their own journeys through version 3.2.
You know, I'm actually kind of curious what the future for Sumeru will be once they get through all of this and, well, you know, what will happen to the crew we've been working with along the way?
Yeah, same. I just hope things will work out for everyone affected by Elazar, like Dunyarzad and Kale. Oh, and
I
you
hope-
can't forget the desert
Imagine if they
dwellers who have been
die. There's no way
mistreated
they
all these
die.
years. There's a lot that needs to change for them, too.
If
Right.
Dunyarzad
So be sure
dies
not to miss chapter
after
5 of
it
the Archon
was
quest.
teased at
Akasha
us
pulses,
in the
Kalpa
first
flame
part,
rises.
I'm gonna
It'll
be
quite
so
the ride,
sad.
and I hope everyone will enjoy it.
Yeah, and of course, the end of this quest won't be the end of everyone's journey in Sumeru. There are still many puzzles and mysteries waiting to be solved. Whether it's Lesser Lord Kusanali, the Doctor, or the Balladeer, I think there still might be lots of unexpected things waiting to be uncovered.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome.
Okay, so now that we've talked about some of the storyline, maybe we can talk about that massive mechanical-looking puppet we've seen. That's the god that the academia has been creating.
That's right. And now that you mentioned
They
it,
say it's gonna
let's
be a
talk
weekly-
about the Balladeer boss battle.
Did you see the blasties? All the little pulsing laser beams going everywhere?
Yeah,
Terrifying.
The Balladeer has lots of strong and awesome-looking abilities, so why don't we start by checking out some gameplay from the new boss battle?
Sounds good.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's so scary. It's so scary. It's so scary. I can't even fight Raiden. Is that fire? Yo, there's no way. I'm gonna be sick. How do you dodge this? Honestly, Oztaha still gives me a hard time. Does this dude have access to all the elements?
Wow, just look at
I
the
just
size of
imagine
it.
Klee
Pretty sure
throwing
this boss
her
is gonna
bombs
push
at him,
travelers
and
to
then
the
the
limit.
bombs just like
Yeah, no kidding.
deflecting
I
off.
mean, that thing is huge.
Pew.
And come to think of it, this is like the third Fatui Harbinger boss battle we've had. They really keep stepping up the art and design every time. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
This
The
is an
third-
ultra-powerful
you say the
puppet we're
third
going
Fatui
up
boss
against
battle?
here. So we're
Child.
talking huge attacks
Oh,
and
Senora.
epic
Okay.
moves. Let's break it down
I
a
take
bit.
it back.
In the first phase of the battle, the Balladeer will use his massive arms to attack everyone. The arms are capable of utilizing different elemental powers.
I'm gonna have
and
to
there are
farm this
several
for
types of
Nahida, aren't I?
abilities, including attacks that create fields of burning
I was
or
like, I
freezing
can avoid
effects on
this
the
boss
ground.
as long as I need
Oh,
to.
you know what?
I think I
This
have to
fight
farm
kinda
this for
reminds me of when we fight
Nahida
Ruin
definitely
Guard.
needs this boss mat,
I think
right?
we'll have to come up with a way to paralyze it.
Right. And you might have noticed there are some arcane formations on the ground, so activating those might trigger some interesting effects.
And I bet a lot of people are wondering what that thing is floating next to us. Not gonna lie, he's kinda cute. Oh, maybe it's
Oh.
Paimon reskin.
A
Sorry,
Paimon
but no.
reskin would be great.
Not only is it super cute, but it's also super powerful. Travelers will need to charge energy for this little helper and use its special skill to counter the boss in battle.
A helper in a boss fight. Yeah, that's definitely not Paimon.
Oh, it's so cute.
Once the Balladeer
Wait,
is
it's so
transformed into this
cute.
massive form, our
It's like a
usual
little
attacks
floating
won't
bunny.
deal any tangible damage to him. So, the only thing capable of breaking through his defenses will be our little helper that we just mentioned.
I feel like it pewing at him is not doing much damage. Or not doing much. It doesn't seem like it would do much.
Who would have guessed that little thing would be so important against a boss the size of the Balladeer?
I know, right? They also use some amazing special effects for all of the Balladier's moves. Speaking of which, the cosmic appearance, the spacey special effects of his skills really kind of remind me of the Raiden Shogun skills.
Ah, you're right. And seriously, I can't wait to check out this new boss fight. I'm so hyped.
No similarities to the Raiden Shogun.
I think it's time to introduce the first of our new playable characters coming in version 3.2. Let's welcome Lesser Lord Kusanali, aka Nahida. Yay!
Hey, finally!
After everything we've experienced in the story so far,
she's
I think
so
Nahida's already like a
cute.
good friend to us.
Just slap his metal tools with your dull blade.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that, Zach.
That would do nothing.
Okay, so
that would actually do nothing.
Maybe everyone's already noticed some of the...
Yeah, Nahida. Well, Nahida's definitely gonna need this boss mat, and I'm definitely gonna cry.
Unique metaphors
I'm
that
gonna be
Nahida likes
so
to use.
sad. I don't know why it has all the elements.
they
I
can
don't
be pretty out there.
understand.
Or sometimes she'll use really
Scaramouche's a mommy and she's are showing. Unfortunate.
But the truth is, she has yet to
Sorry,
step foot in
Scara.
the outside world since she was born. To her, all the knowledge that she has in her mind is like pieces of scenery that she's never seen with her own eyes.
Totally. It's really hard to imagine
She's
that the
so
God of wisdom
cute.
had been locked up for 500
She's
years.
grown on me so much. Mostly because of her personality, though. Definitely,
I'm sure
like,
everything will work out sooner or later.
character-wise, favorite Archon, I think. New story quest.
Then be sure to check out
okay,
Nahida's
okay.
story quest, Sapientia or Mastes chapter. The quest will be available upon completing the Sumeru Archon quest. So be sure to check out the quest to learn more.
It's nice that we'll get to spend more time with her, but I want to see Nahida in battle. What you got for us, Kimberly?
Do we get skills?
I've got lots to share. But before we get to that, let's have a quick peek at Nahida in action.
Okay.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to
Was that
appreciate
Cat's Cradle?
how beautiful it is.
Interesting. I used to play that in elementary school. She's a gamer. She's a DDR gamer.
Bro.
She's a photographer.
Temple of Wisdom.
So wait, she's a temple builder. I'm assuming that infuses Dendro? She sits on a swing. She's cute. She's a gamer. She's multi-talented.
Look at her.
I love her.
Aw, little Nahida is so cute. I love how she hops around when she's fighting. Oh,
I
and her
love
swing,
that she
too.
hops around. It's
what's
so
that skill that looks like
adorable.
she's using a viewfinder
There's so
or
much
something?
like
That seems pretty
personality in
different.
her skills, I feel.
Okay, so let's start with her viewfinder kind of skill.
It's her
which is
normal
actually
attack.
her elemental skill.
Oh well, as
As a
expected.
catalyst user, Nahida's combat style is pretty unique. You may cast her elemental skill by tapping the skill button, or you may hold the button to enter an aiming mode. Opponents who are selected while aiming will be linked by Nahida's special mark. After you trigger elemental reactions on opponents who are linked, and when they take damage from Dendro cores, Nahida will unleash Tri-Karma Purification, dealing Dendro damage.
Oh, this is so cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, I love how it's like connecting the enemies together.
Outside of combat, Nahida can use her elemental skill and enter the aiming mode we just mentioned to interact with certain harvestable items.
Did she just
allowing her to
collect it
items
by taking a
directly to
photo
the
of it?
Inventory from a distance.
Whoa, wait. Being able to harvest
Whoa.
materials like that is gonna be
That's
so
kind of cool.
That'll really save us some time.
That's so unique.
This skill may also have some additional uses, so travelers
Can we
will
collect
have to
people
give
like
it a try
Pokemon?
themselves and see.
Ooh, okay.
Nahida's elemental burst is where things get really interesting. Upon unleashing her burst, Nahida manifests the Court of Dreams, expanding a special field.
That's pretty
That
amazing.
is
The effect really
massive.
does look like
That's
some
so
royal
cool.
court or
She's so
palace.
cool.
Yeah. Different effects will be produced based on whether there are Pyro, Electro, and Hydro characters in the party. While Nahida is within the special field, a Pyro member in the party will increase the damage of Tri-Karma Purification. An Electro party member will decrease the intervals at which Tri-Karma
Oh, no.
Purification is triggered.
This
and
is a lot to
Hydro party
remember.
member will cause the duration of the field to be increased. If there are at least 2 party members of the elemental types I just mentioned, then the effects will be increased further.
Whoa.
What was
This is
it?
blowing my mind
Electro,
right now.
Pyro. What was the other
We
one?
have to focus
that
on which effects
affected?
we want to achieve.
I zoned out.
Into our team's composition.
Not gonna lie.
A key thing to remember is that these effects can be triggered while Nahida is not on the battlefield, as long as the active character remains in the special field radius.
Neil is so cool.
Also, in addition to Nahida, we have
Nahida,
one other character
gotta
joining
get
us in version 3.2.
Layla!
That's right.
Oh, I like how her little icons are all dreamy.
Academia
Like a little
student.
moon.
Her name is Layla. Most days, she looks super tired and anxious, which seems to be a direct result
What a
of her
mood.
relentless struggle with her studies.
Tired and anxious.
Yeah. And not only is she frail and anxious looking, but she also studies astrology.
Frail and
It's no wonder
anxious.
people
She's
around her
not
might
frail.
consider her a little strange and mysterious. And even though she's always groaning about her studies, most of Layla's research work is actually fine overall. It's
So
just
pretty.
her lack of confidence that's really holding her back. And that's when her unusual ability comes into play.
And her ability is sleepwalking.
Yeah.
A
While she
sleepwalker.
is sleeping, Layla unleashes her true self, allowing her to regain
Are
the
all of her
confidence she
skills
needs and activate
animated
the
while she's
talents
asleep?
and strengths she's had all along. As soon as she starts sleepwalking, her unfinished papers no longer seem like the monumental tasks they were, and she completes them in no time.
She's like Zenitsu.
This is definitely something
From
only
Demon
Layla
Slayer.
can do. Our viewers should
At
try
her
to do
peak.
this with their own homework.
In her
But
sleep.
does Layla have any idea what happens when she's sleepwalking? I mean, does she know that she has this ability?
She seems to be aware of it. The papers are obviously full of her handwriting, after all. But there have been some weird instances. For example,
That's so
once during
interesting.
crunch time while researching, she sleepwalked and climbed the wall of Salmio, and then randomly bumped into Candace. Such weird occurrences have made her
Oh.
start to wonder what's really going on.
And aside from her sleepwalking, just like any other student, Layla has many typical things that she hopes to achieve, as well as some regrets. She wants to be able to make friends and go out
Yes,
and have
the
fun.
Sleeping Beauty, exactly.
But it seems like she'll never be
Layla
able to
definitely
do
streams
any of
Midnight.
that
Stream Midnight by
until
Taylor
she
Swift.
graduates.
I want to listen to some of the songs though. I know the wall of Sam. Imagine her just
Guessing that
climbing
she
like
uses
Spider-Man
her
on the wall.
Sleepwalking abilities in combat too, right?
You bet. Let's have a look at Layla in combat.
Sweet.
Even when we're not looking up at the stars?
Is this her eye? Oh, her eye bags. Oh man, a mood. Ooh, she's a sword user. I imagine she'd be a catalyst or something. Oh, that's so cute.
Stars, shine for me.
Wait, her skills are so pretty.
It almost looks like she's sleeping while being protected
Is
by
that-
the shield.
This shield not
Oh,
only
okay, okay.
protects Layla, but also creates night stars while it is active. When a character protected by the shield uses an elemental skill, more night stars will be created. Once 4 night stars have been accumulated, they will transform into homing shooting stars, dealing damage to any opponent's
Oh.
hit.
Ooh.
It's kind of like
Night stars. I love how
Diona,
her skills have a starry theme.
but
It ties into her studies.
not exactly.
Yeah, throughout the skill's duration, each time a night star is accumulated, the shield strength will increase. This effect can stack up to a maximum of 4 times.
Whoa.
Layla's elemental
Her burst is so
unleashes
pretty.
a dream sphere that constantly fires starlight slugs at opponents within its AoE, while also generating night stars for Layla's shield. As a talented Ratawa, his student, Layla also comes in handy when crafting. When Layla crafts character talent materials,
Is her idol
she
her
has a
writing
set
in her
chance to
sleep?
receive double
That's
the
so
profit.
cute.
Nice.
I wish I had that
Anyway,
skill.
when can
I wish
travelers
I
expect to
could
see these new characters
Do
available
the stream while
in-game?
asleep.
Great
Yoy,
question.
Mia.
That brings us to our new event
That's not
wishes.
what I
In the early
expected.
part of version 3.2, Nahida
What's
and
phase 2,
Yoimiya will be
child?
available. In the later part of the version, we'll be
Oh,
seeing
just
rerun event wishes
Miko.
for Yae-Miko
Oh
and
no,
Tortaglia,
has it been?
and
It's
Layla
been a
will
while
become
since Miko
available
came
for
out,
the
huh?
first time.
Okay.
Also, a new 5-star weapon, 1,000 floating
Ooh,
dreams, will be appearing in the
interesting.
new weapon event wish.
Oh, nice. By the way, I've heard that Layla's been getting ready recently to
Nahida
participate in
cons
Sumeru's
or
Beast Tamer tournament.
Nahida and her
But before we get into
weapon? I
that,
think
I
cons,
think it's
right?
time for us to take another break.
No
We'll be back
Hutown,
with the
exactly,
latest info
exactly.
on events coming in the version update.
I know what you're thinking. It's time for redemption code.
Redemption code.
Right.
Exactly. Exciting, exciting. Remember to redeem your code.
That's enough.
say
Welcome
20
back to the
pulls.
version 3.2 special program, everyone.
Free Dory?
Next, we'll take a look at some of the new events for the coming update. An amazing fungus competition is about
Beast
to begin
Tamer
in the lands
tournament?
of Sumeru. Not only has it attracted local competitors from Sumeru, but also spectators from other nations.
Fungus competition? How does that even
The
work?
word fungus reminds me of
Aren't
fungus.
dangerous? They're always
Oh.
attacking us in the wild.
I know it sounds a little weird, but you'll love it. In this contest, participants will use a special gadget called a wisdom orb to catch and train their fungi and participate in battle events.
We're gonna be
Although the fungi
Pokemon
often
trainers,
pose
but
as little troublemakers for us
limited
in
to
the wild,
fungi.
using this gadget will allow
Seems
travelers to
cool.
establish a certain level of communication with them.
Okay, so
Talk to
I
mushrooms.
catch and
That's so
train
cute.
a terror shroom. Then I should be pretty much unstoppable, right?
Oh no, come on, that wouldn't be fair.
In this event, travelers will be able to sneak up on fungi in some certain areas to catch them. Unfortunately, the Jade Plume Terror Shroom is not one of those areas, Kimberly.
Aww.
If you end up startling them, they'll flee until they are outside a set distance.
After catching different kinds of fungi, you can follow Paimon's suggestion
And
give
we
them
can
cute
name
names.
them?
But most importantly, you will have to train your fungi.
That sounds
Wait, can I
fun.
keep my
Travelers
team
will have to
though?
use
I'm gonna be
special
so
floral
sad if I
jelly
get attached to them
ingredients
during the
mix
event and they
form blends
disappear.
That your fungi enjoy
Can they go in
and
my
unlock their
teapot?
true potential. While mixing ingredients, you use copy, switch,
Can
and
I
rotate functions,
feed
and place a
the
preset
fungi?
formula you have in the corresponding spot.
Aw, looks kind of like jelly. I bet Paimon's gonna be all over that. Hey, Paimon wouldn't ever do that!
Says Zach.
Well, I can tell why you didn't book that role.
And with all these different kinds of fungi, they should have different abilities, right?
Yeah, so to work on their abilities, we'll use
I really
something
hope we can
called
keep
a
them.
special
I can't
training.
get attached to them
In
and then
this
have them
mode,
leave
there will
after
be
the
two
event.
challenge types.
Oh.
Coordinated assaults and zone defense. Travelers will be able to command their fungi's abilities, have them coordinate
Or
their
we can
attacks
keep them as
against a single
pets?
target, and control them
Something
to
like
defend
that?
the ley line monolith.
Aw, they're so cute. This is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait.
Yeah, me neither. As for the rewards, in addition to Primo Gems and various materials, once travelers have reached a certain phase of the event, they will also be able to summon the great and
The art
almighty
is
merchant, Dory.
adorable. Dory, I
Layla
see, I
will be
see.
appearing in the event storyline, as well as a familiar visitor from another nation. Any idea who it could be?
Supposedly a fun guy.
A fun guy.
Okay, I see what you did there. I respect it.
A
Let's
fun
leave that
guy.
for travelers to discover
Who
themselves.
are the fun
in the
dudes in Genshin?
Fun guy.
Bennett?
Okay, next up we have a change of pace with an all-new Trials event. For this event, travelers will have to use characters' special abilities to complete specific objectives. For example, you may have to knock slimes into the goal by triggering an overloaded reaction with Yen Phase and Please
Oh!
attacks. Or
Wait, these
use
are also
Gaelon's elemental
fun!
skill to move quickly and
They're all
dodge
unique
giant
events, and I've
enemies.
been wanting
Here are
unique
some
events
others.
for...
Use Xiao's
I mean,
plunging
not to
attack
say the
send
events we
platforms
cover now
back
aren't
to the
unique.
ground, or use Beto's elemental
We just
skill
haven't
to
gotten
move
something like this before, you know?
This sounds like some pretty unusual training.
Yeah. And to make
3.2
things
sounds
even
so
more
fun so
interesting,
far.
This event will support co-op gameplay.
Oh,
I'm
this
excited.
sounds like it'll be a
These
lot
look
of
like
fun to watch.
Jigglypuffs.
But what
I don't
about
know why.
objectives for characters that maybe we haven't unlocked yet?
No worries, we got you covered. All the corresponding characters will be provided as trial characters in the challenges.
Ah, perfect.
In addition to these events, version 3.2
Oh.
will also feature an event for our players
It's
to put their
been
skills to the
a
test.
really long time
This
since we've
time,
gone this
we'll have a
one.
new edition of the Hypostatic Symphony event.
Right?
Nice.
I feel like
So,
it's been like a
what
year
changes
since
can
we've gone this
travelers
event
expect
again.
This time around.
The most notable change, of course, will be
Ooh,
the addition of the new
dendrohypostasis.
dendrohypostasis. That's right, the last member of the hypostasis family will be officially landing in
last
version
one?
3.2. Besides serving as a new open-world
Oh,
boss, the dendrohypostasis
we do have all the
will
other
also
ones.
be busy performing alongside its fellow hypostases in the Hypostatic Symphony event.
This time around, travelers will be facing challenges featuring the Dendro, cryo, pyro, and hydro.
Can we do this in co-op? I had to do this in co-op last time because I was just... It's not working out for me, y'all.
As you increase the difficulty, the number of uses will decrease and the enemies will become more challenging. So it'll be super important for travelers to plan the right moment to use these effects.
So what options do we have once we run out of buffs?
Travelers will still be able to use food and potions from their inventory. If you're aiming to just collect all the Primogem rewards, then don't worry. You won't need to up the difficulty too much.
Okay, good to know. Whew.
That's what I like to hear.
Definitely not be
You can put in minimum amount of effort to get maximum rewards. That's all I want.
Together with your friends once they have joined your world.
Great. We can help each other out.
Oh yeah.
Now that we've covered
And
the
it is
challenge
co-opable.
event,
All
let's take
things
a
I
quick
love
look
to
at a couple
hear.
more casual events coming our way in the new update. First, we'll be finding inspiration for an illustrator in
Oh,
the
okay,
outside
so
the
we've done
canvas
this before. I
inside
like this
the
one
lens
actually.
event.
I thought I wouldn't
And
like it when it was
once
first
again,
run,
we'll be working
but it
together
was
with Lieben
more
and marvelous merchandise.
fun than I thought
It's
it would
also worth
be.
mentioning here that some optimizations have been made for the photo event this time around.
Because then you would have to, it would say like use your
preset
elemental
angles
burst
and
while
can
taking a
make
photo,
use of
right?
the rotate and focus functions to take better
Oh,
pictures.
that's sick!
While you're out taking pictures, you may run into some interesting storylines along the way. So be sure not to miss outside the canvas,
That's so
inside the
cool.
lens.
Some people had really
Man, I
good
love
photos
these
from
kinds
this
of
last
events.
time.
Sign me up.
What is
Yeah,
this
me
one?
too.
Teapot.
In addition to all these new events, we also have some news on system-related updates and optimizations. I'm really excited about the first of these, which is regarding the Serenity Teapot. Starting with version 3.2,
I'ma
the
steal
Serenity
people's
Teapot will be
designs.
adding the long-awaited
Absolutely, yes.
replication system.
Wow,
You think I want to design my own teapot? Absolutely not.
This feature will allow travelers to use sharing codes to bring designs from other travelers'
That's
teapots
cool.
and implement them in their own, or share their own teapot designs. I know there may be some travelers out there who have seen some amazing teapot designs that they've wanted to also create themselves, but didn't have the ability or time to make it. With this new function, travelers will be able to bring that creativity back to their own teapot or share their creativity with others.
Get ready to hit up your friends with amazing teapot skills.
Oh, I can't wait to see everyone sharing their designs, especially with me.
Which brings us to our final update to share with everyone. This one is regarding the game's available languages. Starting with version 3.3, which will be the update following this one, Genshin Impact will be adding Turkish and Italian to the game language settings.
Was there always
So,
Vietnamese?
players who'd prefer to see the game's text and UI in
That's
those
so cool
languages can
though,
look
that
forward
they're
to
expanding
The team
the
truly hopes that travelers
languages
from all
for
over the
everyone.
world can enjoy the game and start their own journeys through the world of Tibet.
For further details, please check Genshin Impact's official channels and keep an eye out for future announcements and info.
Wow, we've covered a ton of stuff. Seriously, it's a lot to take in.
For sure. So now is probably a great time for our last redemption code.
Another code.
let's
Remember
go.
to redeem it before it expires tonight. She's so pretty.
Well, everyone, I think we've covered
Look
just
at
about
this
everything coming our
art.
way
She's
in version
adorable.
3.2.
This reminds me of
which
Sword Art
means we've
Online.
arrived at the end
Like
of our
Asuna
special
in the
program.
birdcage.
Aw, this was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we covered a ton of stuff.
So much stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, and I
So
didn't
many
even think
events
of
too.
like her
But
being in a
the
birdcage.
Like, the thing that
Aww.
I'm most excited about is,
Our
of course,
Archon.
Nahida playable character, Nahida playable character, Nahida playable character.
Obviously.
Nice.
Yeah, for me, it was definitely the Balladeer. Dude, it looks so
The Balladeer
insane.
does look insane.
No
The
idea
Balladeer
how I'm
looks.
gonna do that.
I'm not gonna say cool
Yeah,
because
no,
I'm gonna
for
feel
me,
so
oh my
much
gosh,
pain when
so
fighting
many
it,
things.
but
Battling the
looks cool.
Dendro hypostasis, and of course the fabulous fungus frenzy, getting my little fungi and battling with them, and you know the teapot, the Serenity Teapot. I'm so behind on my teapot, so I can't
So
wait
behind
to
on my
get
teapot
on
too. My
and
teapot
get
looks,
some designs
like,
from others,
awful.
or at least get
empty.
Get some
There's some animals in it.
inspiration,
That's all.
From getting another teapot design.
And just as we mentioned earlier, even though the Sumeru Archon quest will be reaching its final chapter here, it most definitely won't be the end of our journey in Sumeru. In our story this time, we'll be encountering some interesting and mysterious content, and I hope it will be an amazing experience for all of our travelers. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon be with all of you.
See you in game, everyone. Bye.
Is that the end?
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Wow, that's a lot shorter than I thought it'd be. Interesting. Well,